So far, we have only discussed using the upper curve and lower curve as our terms. But we can actually use the right curve and left curve, as well as the same principles as before. The major difference is that our representative rectangles are now going to be horizontal with a thickness of dy. Thus, our entire integral will be set up in terms of y. So the area would be the integral from y sub 1 to y sub 2 of the right curve minus the left curve times dy. Now let's try an example where we are finding the area between the two curves with respect to y. Write and solve an integral expression that will evaluate the area between the two given curves and the x-axis from y equals 0 to y equals 2. Let's get started. The first thing that we should notice is that we are told in this problem that we are integrating from y equals 0 to y equals 2. Therefore, we're going to have to set up the integral for the area to be the integral from y1 to y2 of the right curve minus the left curve dy. Well, so far we have these two equations and they are solved for y. So in order to put the integral in terms of y, we have to solve both of these for x. So let's start with y is equal to the square root of x. If we square both sides, we'll get that x is equal to y squared. And now we have y is equal to x minus 2, and we can add 2 to both sides to get that x is equal to y plus 2. And now that we have both equations solved for x, we can set up our integral. So we have the area is equal to the integral from 0 to 2 of y plus 2, the right curve, minus y squared. And now we can integrate and then evaluate. So if we integrate y with respect to y, we'll have 1/2 y squared plus 2y minus 1/3 y cubed. And then we're going to evaluate that from 0 to 2. And when we do that, we'll have 1/2 times 2 squared plus 2 times 2 minus 1/3 2 to the third. So 1/2 and the second power can be replaced by 2 to the first, which is 2, plus 4 minus 8/3. And then we're going to subtract from that. If we substitute 0 into all of these, it will just be 0. And then when we evaluate, our final answer will be 10/3.